Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing something that is very daunting to me. So I've never done paintwork or bodywork or anything like that before, and let me know in the comments section if I'm doing this wrong, because most likely I am. Essentially, this had a bunch of really bad clear coat, like really bad, like the sunroof bad, and it was like all here, and I thought this would be a good panel to test my ability on. So what I did was, obviously I cleaned the vehicle, got rid of dust, grime and all that stuff. And then I used a wax and grease remover, which is what you need to use after, well, when you're doing prep work. And then I went ahead and used 400 grit sandpaper, and I dry sanded all the really bad spots. And I did that because what I've read and what I've researched is you need to feather pretty much all of the clear coat sections down so they're smooth. Now there are a couple spots on here that I missed, like there's a little chip here, there's a little bit down here, but this bulk section was all clear coat. It was really bad. There's a couple of bits near the headlight that I didn't get, but that's okay. We can sort of fix that when we do the wet sanding. But yeah, so I used the grease and then the grease remover. Then I dry sanded all the really bad spots and overall dry sanded it with 400 grit sandpaper. And then what I did is I used, I did a lot of the sanding, but not to the extent where you could see bare metal. And then I used this again, and I used a microfiber towel to get all the bad stuff off. And then I used a brand new microfiber towel just to go over it again to make sure I'm not rubbing around dirt all in it. Then I used wax again, wax and degrease remover again, and completely let it dry for like 5 minutes. Once that was completely dry, it was horrendous, right? And I will film this when I do the other side. But I just wanted to test my sort of knowledge and stuff on this side first. So when I did that, it looked all pretty shitty. Then I went ahead and used this acrylic primer surfacer. This is supposed to be really good for an undercoat, superior top coat adhesion, increased opacity, a bigger can. So I've done I've done 4 coats of this. And I waited 5 minutes between each coat. I just put the last coat on, so it's a little bit wet up here in this section. Obviously, I've cornered off this section, and I've found out the original paint code, which is 10C, and which is a metallic silver. And I'm going to repaint this the original color, like the doors. So this panel should come up okay. It looks very good condition compared to what it was. Now, I also read, let me know in the comment section down below, my friend told me that the paint is better when it's warm. It sticks better when it's warm. So I've got like a little heated bucket next to me to help with that. And that's what I used as well. And now, yeah, I guess wait for an hour, and I need to go to Super Cheap tomorrow and get a couple of these original paint matched aerosol cans and see if I can finish up this guard. But for the most part, it looks pretty good. I can't really complain. So this is obviously what it's a bare primed. It looks bare primed. It looks really good condition actually. But if you look closely, there is like a little dot there. There's a big gash there. There's a little bit here, but to the naked eye, it's a whole lot better. See, it's still drying out. It's a whole lot better. So all this section here was all clear coat. I'm talking like a big strip of clear coat. I wish I took a photo beforehand, but that's how it looks now, and hopefully that is how it's going to look afterwards. So that was the original door. I actually don't know if it's the original door because it's in such good condition, but this door, yeah, is going to be the color. Obviously that glossy sort of vibe, not this sort of vibe. So I'm going to leave everything attached here. Tomorrow I'm going to go to Super Cheap and get a couple of those Rattle cans, because I found that the color placard is just under here, and that says 10C. So that's kind of the vibe that we're doing this video. Hopefully this quarter panel comes up all right. Hopefully, you know, we don't mess it up too bad where it looks really shit. But even like now, that looks like a brand new panel. I mean, there is some bits up here because I didn't go all the way in. But you're not going to see that, and it's not going to be exposed to the elements. Now, obviously, this side is going to be a different story. We've got some really heavy scratches in there, and we've got some really big dints, and obviously that big dint there, and a few little marks up here. So we will get onto this one. This door, I might do some body filler for this sort of cracking. This is really bare metal cracking here. It doesn't seem too bad though. This door might need a bit of body filler. Down there, a few chips on this door, a few chips on this door. This panel section needs to be sanded and primed and repainted again. All that bit. And then the roof is the worst part. Like, there's pretty much no clear coat left. On the roof section, this pillar as well, all along here, all along there, all the way up there. And the boot as well is not a good section. So I might take the boot off and do that separately. I'm thinking about blacking out these badges as well. Let me know in the comments. The rear bumper, I need to sort out. There's a few little gashes on there. And then the front bumper, I'll probably take off and do that individually. Obviously, big gash there. Might need some body filler. I have never touched body filler before. But yeah, I guess tomorrow I'll check in with you guys again, and we'll get to work. All right, everybody, welcome back to me doing my right-hand front guard. I have today bought a few more things. I have a 2K crystal clear coat from Color Spec, and then I also got a custom 1C0 silver custom from Super Cheap Auto. And then I got a couple of more plastic drop sheets. Not that I will need them, but I just thought I'll save myself. Now I got 800 grit sandpaper. And the reason why we got this is because I want to wet sand this down, even though I don't know if I'm going to need it. Like, it's pretty all right, but everyone says online you got to wet sand after you do primer, so I guess we're going to follow the rules. For this, I'm using this setup, a water bottle with a little bit of dish soap, a tiny amount, and then obviously the trigger thing. So I'm going to use my trusty block, my old ass sandy block, and we're going to wet sand this down. Now, I don't really know how well this is going to go, but I think you spray the panel like this, and then you sand it down. All right, so get most of the moisture off. Now, really we want to use a tack cloth, but this is an item I forgot to buy. I do have an air blower, but a microfiber towel should do the job mostly. It's a lint-free microfiber towel. The wet sanding's obviously peeled back some of the primer. I just did a light wet sand all on this panel. It looks pretty good from the picture, but like, there is imperfections that I can see. I can slowly see the clear coat where it was, but it's not as bad. There's a few, let's see, that's probably the biggest one, that dint there. There's a little bit here, but that's kind of all sanded. Mostly all the bad bit was all up here. Oh, this is gonna be good. Obviously for health and safety, I've opened the window and the door and I've got a little recirculating fan going to recirculate all the shit out. And I am covering my mouth from all the toxic aerosols, okay? Safety first, but this is hard to tell. But this is the first coat and I can already tell. I probably went a little bit too much. Guys, a little bit ambitious, but I'm gonna do 3 coats of this and that looks kinda, this still needs clear coat, so that's why that looks more glossy, but this kinda looks, it could be the right color, which is really good for us. So, obviously this is faded, but this bumper is actually a different color because, maybe not. But yeah, this is the other bumper that we've got to fix, that big dent. A few little dents in here, scratches, might have to put some filler through that. But if this one turns out anything like that, that just looks glossier. So I'll do another 3 or 4 layers. From afar, it looks a little bit different, but from afar, yeah, these two that looks a lot darker actually. But yeah, obviously this doesn't have any coat on, clear coat. So once that gets 2K glossy, high gloss clear coat, that'll be fine, I reckon. 3 coats of this base coat, and then I'm gonna do 2 clear coats. The base coats is gonna be pretty like even, like just going all the way around, and then 2 clear coats of the 2K clear. And yeah, we'll assess the final results at the end of the video, but I'm gonna leave about 10 minutes between each base coat, which seems like a long time, but that's what I think is probably beneficial, so we can really build up those strong layers. And then I'm gonna let it cure like for 24 hours after the final 2K is on. So it's about 30 minutes to an hour from the base coat of the actual paint to the clear coat. So 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, and then an hour, and then 10 minutes, 10 minutes. All right, now you guys aren't gonna have to do that, wait all that time, because obviously I'll edit the video up, but I'm gonna have to wait all that time. All right, I just applied the first coat of clear coat. It doesn't look too bad. So wait for that to dry up. It looks pretty clean, that panel. So obviously that's the original paint there. It's the new paint. I think it looks pretty close. I think it does. But anyway, I'm gonna put 2 more clear coats on and then I'll check back in. All right, so I forgot to film an outro for the video or a final product and verdict, but this is kind of like the final product. You see, it doesn't really match up, especially at the bottom, but like it's not too bad of a job, I don't reckon. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm still weighing up whether I want to do that on the bonnet or not. I don't know. I do like it. It does look like a new panel, but it is a slightly darker than the original. Probably could have gone another layer of clear coat on top, but you can see obviously the different colors, 1, 2, and 3. But this might have been this, but because this is so faded, it doesn't look like this. So I'm not sure. But yeah. That's going to be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.